The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
For right-hand side, 7 and 6. Weichel down the right side of the paint. Right-hand teardrop is down. The All-American with 18, and the margin's back to 14. One has 10. She had 12 against Carson Newman last season at Coker. And how about Rogers gliding coast to coast to the left block for a layup, putting it in, +1 to here. Gonzalez right wing. Dribbles to the block, runs into a player, tosses up a teardrop, rolls around the rim, hangs left side before going in. Carsel's by 6. McMahon cherry picking at the other end. We'll get a layup on the right block as Smith found her. Give it over to Penland, right wing, catching, shooting a 3. That's too strong. Weichel on the left block for an offensive rebound. Braylon squares up, gets to the left block, gets shut down, throws to Penland, cutting down the right side of the lane, puts a shot off the window, and in, and one for Campbell Penland. Game, Carson Newman leading it. Weichel left wing, sprints to the lane, gets to the block, hangs, floats off the window and in as she took some contact from Joyner, and Carson Newman has its largest lead of the day. They scored the first upper bounce, shuffles it off, Penland, right wing, catch and shoot 3, short, Boshear's an offensive rebound, carves out some space, and puts in the layup. 12 unanswered for the Lady Eagles to start the second half. It's 8-0, 12-0 overall, and it's a 7-point lead, largest of the day. Third, Carson Newman leads by 7, looking to extend that, leading at 34-27. Weichel right side of the lane, working against Rios, hanging, floating it off the window and in. Strong take by Weichel. Carson Newman is rolling. 14 unanswered overall, and the first 10 of the second half. Out Weichel. Carson Newman ahead by 11, 40-29, 3:05 to play in the third. Weichel dribbles right wing, hands it off Rutherford, gives it to Smith. Smith, backdoor cut, Weichel on the right block, hangs, floats, and puts another one in. A dozen for Weichel, 8 in the second half. It is a 20-2 Carson Newman run. Rutherford dribbles to her right as Carson Newman possessed it, ahead by 13. Gets to the right block, takes the body bump, and smooches the window to put it down. A 22-2 run for Carson Newman and an 18-2 start to the half. Is it on the right wing? Shuffles it around, it's intercepted by Smith, playing the passing lane. Dribbles to the left block, kisses it off the window. 24 of the last 26 to the Lady Eagles, and it's a 17-point spread. Weichel on the right wing. Gives it to Rogers. Rogers sprints to the middle of the lane, puts up a teardrop, and swirls it in. Keely Rogers with a bucket. She's got 4. Court kicks it to Boshear's left wing. Rutherford, cross-court pass, right point. Penland juggles, gets to the lane, sweeps through a defender, and tickles in a right-hand teardrop. Carson Newman's first lead of this second half is its first lead since it was 2-0 at the very beginning of the game. To fire it in. Gives it to Weichel, left corner. Weichel dribbles to her left, backpedals, jump shot on the way from the left baseline, and that goes in. 19-point Carson Newman lead, and it is a dribble. She doesn't have to do anything. 1 second, and there's your final horn. Carson Newman takes down Lincoln Memorial by double figures on the road. A monster second half where they outscore LMU 33-18, and Carson Newman is into the win column by a final score of 59-45 here against Lincoln Memorial. A 4th straight conference victory, 59-45. Carson Newman wins it on the road, and we'll have the full wrap-up here on the Domino's postgame report after Carson Newman's victory here on the Eagles Sports Network.